Okay, so it
Favorite.
is, I was going to say September. It's not September. It is June 16th, 2025. And this is our first meeting of the Team Growth Zoom. And I know this morning Barb has grandkids. Paula, I believe, was going to be able to be with her grandkids too. Amy should be joining us. She said she would be here. And then Christy and Raquel. So we have, who am I missing? I'm missing somebody. Um, Wow, my brain just totally hiccuped. Who am I missing? Amy, Barb, Christy, Paula, Raquel, and me. Oh, me. So this is the kind of fun energy that I want to have on this Zoom. Now, for your personal mentorship Zoom, we can get into your personal breaking down how we're going to break down barriers of I can't, how can I, what's going on personally in your life and all of that. That's great. That's part I want to be here to support that. This particular one, we are here to light a fire. What's next? How can I? What do I want to do? Let's do and I'd love to just come into this with everybody just sharing an inspiration. I mean, I've been on a couple of these that all I have to do is shut my mouth and listen. I mean, when Raquel is on fire, it is so fun. And I want that to be for each of us to pour into everybody else for the first 30 minutes. And if you have a question or you get done with your inspiration, it's like, how can I? I'll write that down and we'll move that into our second half of this Zoom. And it doesn't have to be 30 and 30 minutes. It does have to break off. I do have another person at the end of our hour together and oh, I think I froze up. Let me know when I'm back.
Okay. I know. Doggone
I,
it.
I stopped as soon as I saw that I was froze up. So Kevin even put the Starlink way up high, so he climbed up on the camper. So that I was hoping I wouldn't. But anyway,
Ah,
so what I'm saying is, it doesn't have to be specifically 30 minutes to inspire and then 30 minutes to work the stuff. I do have to cut it off right at the end of the hour. Normally I move into Paula's 30 minutes, but again, she had to cancel with grandkids. So this morning I actually have a health assessment. I have a gal at the next campsite I got to go
nice.
to. So
Fun.
and that's the kind of fun thing that I just want to, just give a few words, ask a few questions, whatever it is, and then we'll move into doing some of the Edge 30 things in breaking down. If some of the Edge 30 things have stood out to you, say, oh my gosh, this is what happened when I finally got out of my way and I asked such and such to coach. She was all excited and so thankful. She didn't want to start, but she was thankful and we started the conversation, that type of a thing. So, and I do really want to put together, and I liked yours, Raquel. We'll put that in the chat, kind of go back and forth. What does our mission statement look like for this group? Because I would like each time to come in and just read, okay, this is what we're for. We want to inspire each other. And what triggered it was I just kept thinking, oh my gosh, each of these are so inspiring. As I come to your mentorship Zooms, each time I am so lifted up, kind of like my client calls. By the end of them, I'm so excited. And when I get so excited, we need to do that for each other. And in our little team, yeah, we've got Team Time 20 tonight, and I know that everybody's not going to make it every time, but I do want to ask, please, if you're not going to be here, just let me know. And you can let me know in the team group growth chat. But I want to know who's going to be here. And I want to be here for you. But if nobody's going to show up, I don't want to be here, you know? And if it's only going to be one person, we'll just do your individual mentorship Zoom. So be protective of your time, be protective of my time. This is going to be every morning at this time for now. and we'll see if it works to have this. And again, it's summertime, so I mean it can be shifted and stuff, but I'll let you know if it's, if I can't, or if somebody else wants to lead it on the week that I can't if I can't. So, okay.
Oh,
So
every morning at Monday? I mean, every morning at 8?
every Monday morning.
Monday morning. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay. It's
And
like, oh my gosh.
That's what I was thinking.
now, yeah, and I'll be doing Allie's Empower Hour at this time, and I do this, and I'll do this Tuesday through Friday. She doesn't do Saturday and Sunday, but this is the time that Allie does her Empower Hour, and so that's what I'm normally on at this time. But I'm giving up that so that we can have this. But I
Okay.
would love to know if you're going to be here or if you're not. So take responsibility of that, and that's what I'm doing with my clients right now. I'm tired of last week. I called 53 people. I had 3 people actually answer, and I had 3 people text me back. And it's like, okay, I'm not doing that anymore. I have a slammed day and I'm leaving a tip and I'm trying to be, but it's like, you know what? I'm done with that. If they can't respect my time, I'm not going to give them my time. That it's a long day and it's okay. But if people, I'm going to find I've got those groups set up, which I'm really excited about. The people who came to those groups, it was really fun. Um, and then I'm still trying to integrate into that. So just to let you guys know, that is a really fun thing if you want to start working on client Zoom groups. And I don't know, our clients who are used to their one-on-one call, it's going to be a little bit harder. So don't hesitate to have your regular, but when you start, say, hey, I do a client Zoom, and you can do it at this time or this time. It's only going to be one person if you only have one brand new person. It's okay. And say, and okay, at this time, I've only got you. So we get to do our fun little client, and then go through your questions and have it just be a few minutes. And then just keep filling people into that time on whatever day you choose and the times that you choose. So, um, but again, protect your own time. So, yeah, Raquel, inspire us. Let's have you start. Tell us a little bit of what's going on. And again, when it gets into your personal and all of that stuff, that's going to be on your mentorship Zoom. This is going to be what's going right, or what would you like to learn, or how would you like to inspire us, empower us? What can we learn from you? How can we be excited?
Oh boy. I just think it is one of the things that I have started doing is making a compliment or making a kind comment to somebody that um gets in my path. Like going to the store. If I see somebody, wow, that is a really cute dress, or um your child, or one of the things I really like to do is if there's a woman in the grocery store and she has her baby in a carrier, I'll go by and I say, okay, now what shelf did you find that one on? And so we get to just start making, and that's a big deal because I usually like to stay in my own little cocoon. So it's just saying hi. It takes a second to say hi, the smile that comes with it. It makes me feel bigger because at that moment I have control because I'm a control freak, but I made that person smile at me,
Mhm.
and that's what I like. So that's my thing that I am working on is trying to um, collect as many smiles as I can.
Ooh, love that. Collect as many smiles as I can. Okay. And like on the WinZoom, I'm trying to hear your voices, not mine, so I'm going to try not to add things to what you say. I really love what you said. So Christy, what is something that we do you have a question, something that we can work on, something that you would like to do? I know you've been busy with school, so don't feel like, yeah, we don't need to hear everything that hasn't been happening. What is something that you would like to start into now that school's over, that you would like to, yeah,
I guess the first thing that comes to mind is motivation.
tell us more about that?
Just to um, get back into not necessarily what I need to do, but what I want to do, but making it happen.
Are you, am I right to think, are you on Dave Blanchard's? Are you doing Dave Blanchard's last Habit Finder Health?
I actually only made it to one of them, so I need to do that again.
Oh, okay.
That's really
Okay.
good.
I was thinking you had signed up. So
I did.
he won't be having another one until fall. We're already week 2
Oh,
in the final one. So he won't be doing
When?
Habit Finder Health again until I think September. So we're in the finale of
yeah.
he's going to
Yeah, I
take
need
the
to get
summer
back
off
into that too.
I have not done a whole
series.
segment or whatever of all of them. I've made it to the debrief and that's it.
Oh, wow. Oh, they're so
I
good.
know.
Okay. So just maybe go ahead and sign up for the September one, Habit Finder
Okay.
Health. Um, and yeah, he's even added a special, I can't wait. I think next week he's added a workshop.
I signed
So,
up from T Saturday. I signed up for that workshop.
oh,
Is that the same thing?
no, it's a deeper dive to what he's put together because he's changed things up so much for the 4 week. Um,
It's
it's
on
it's
the
Why not?
I
other
mean
phone.
even his I want to is different. It's now I want to connect with others. I get to be a great listener. I choose to talk to other people.
Okay.
So,
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you shared that with me.
will you please send that to me so I can make that card?
We could
yeah,
do us. Us.
yeah, I'll put it
Send it
in
to us.
Uh,
if I can find it, I'll put it in. I take so many pictures. Where did I
join the
create?
club.
Yeah.
Which is good. Obviously, it's good. Um, so yeah,
Team,
I will.
sorry, go ahead.
Nope, go ahead.
It's from Team Brave, what I was on Saturday. Understanding
Hmm.
your habit finder health assessment. Um, in the month of June, we're going to focus on the single most important determines whatever success or failure as the ability to authentically connect with people. We're going to kick things off. It's cut off. I can't read it all. Tuesday, June 3rd. Oh, this is
Yep.
old. Never mind. But I did sign up for something the other day. Huh.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure it's the workshop that goes and it's at the earlier time because the later time is oh, there it is. Because the later time is still in workshop. The finale was actually is this week 2? This must be week 2. So it must be next week that the workshop is. And this is week 2 of this one. So this is the last week because they alternate every 2 weeks, a new one starts, right? So that
Okay.
one's finishing up. So next week they're going to start the workshop for them, and our first 2 weeks will be the workshop earlier. And then we
So
go into week 3 and
I
4.
I do get emails that for recordings of them.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, and remember that recording is replaced with the last weeks every week. Even though it
oh,
says this is a year ago, it's that recording section is we don't get to keep all 4 weeks of it. It's on the
Oh,
last recording. So, and then they get rid of it. So
okay.
awesome. Awesome. Okay. Habit Finder Health. We talked about that. All right, guys. So
Do you
so
guys hear
let's
that?
Hear what?
You don't hear kids?
Oh yeah,
Raquel's
I have a
grandbabies.
grandkid here.
So do I. I don't know if it's yours or mine.
Mine.
Okay.
That's awesome. All
Okay.
right.
I'll put it
So
on mute.
Oh, it's okay.
no, it's good.
No, I'll go
So
get mine to join me.
is there anything else that you have a question of or an inspiration for? Otherwise, we'll move into a couple things that I'd love to have you guys do.
Uh,
Okay.
I just need to get motivated
Okay.
because after all
So
this time of doing this,
no,
it's like,
no, 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 no. We're not going to what we haven't done and what we can't and how we can't. But this is not that place. If you want to do it on your individual mentorship, fabulous. But this is not the place to bring that up. Thank you
Christy,
very
you
much.
motivate me and inspire me. You're
Yep.
thank
always
you, Raquel.
cheerful.
You do me
That's
too. Thanks for accepting my friend request.
that's
I need all the
that's
friends I can get.
and that's the deal with this. We want to bring it to the table and we want to do the work. So let's
Yes.
shift into doing the work right now. Okay,
Okay.
so on your phones, let's go ahead and send some friend requests. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Facebook on your phone and we're
Okay.
going to go to our personal timeline. And you know what? Facebook kicked me off of regular and sent me to followers.
And
I don't
since
know
you
how
look,
to. They said I had to be a in professional mode,
okay.
but I
Hmm.
don't like that. I want to go back to the other way because I want friends on Facebook. So I don't know how to do it. Are you guys in professional mode or are you guys
No,
regular?
just regular.
Okay.
I
So let's have you go and find friends.
friend.
I find what, friends?
Find some friends. So, whether you look at your friends in your phone contacts and find friends.
I'm sorry.
Hi. Okay, I'm back.
I
So
didn't
here.
even know you were gone.
Oh, good. Good. So, go ahead if you 10. Send 10 Facebook friend requests.
Okay.
Raquel, did you find where it is?
So,
I have friends, so then I guess I just go up here to search and then put in somebody's name and look for them.
yeah, if you have somebody in your contacts that isn't a Facebook friend,
What I
or
found.
oh, perfect. Yep.
So I'm just going to go down that list.
Yep. That's perfect. And I'm going to work on getting myself out of professional mode for a few minutes while you guys are adding friends so that I can add friends. They did that to me yesterday, and I was like, nope.
Better not add your daughter.
Are you talking about my daughter?
No, TJ.
Yeah, don't add my daughters. You can watch that stuff, but we're filling it with people who we want to interact with that can be inspired to help, because we're public. We can see people's things, they can see all of our stuff. There's no need for them to fill the space of
Okay, that takes care of that. Hmm. Mhm.
Yay, I finally found how to turn it off. Jeez Louise. Yes. Okay. So go to friends. Okay, so let me know when you've found 10, and I'm going to
I'm
show
done.
you something. It's okay. Okay. Don't worry, Raquel. You keep going with yours. Christy's done.
Bless you.
Bless you.
She said, bless you. Oh, yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm going to show you something now. We'll take a moment and I'm going to show you something that I do that has to be done from your computer when you're not on professional mode. So I'm going to share my screen. We're going to go over to Facebook. And I think I showed a video of this, but we're going to look at it anyways. Let me make my screen. Oh, where are my settings? Go away. No, okay, here's settings. I want to get my zoom down so you guys can see. We'll go 100%. Okay, so we're gonna put baby in the corner. Okay, so we're gonna go to my timeline. So you would go to your timeline on your computer. And then you go down here to where it says friends, this bar across. Okay. And this is actually where I find a lot of my friends. I hit the find friends, and then I look through all of the suggestions, find people that I have a whole bunch of friends with, or a name that looks familiar. A lot of times it's people that, you know, I find friends that I've known forever that I just, so with that being said, then there's this button right here, recently added. Can you see that recently added button? So if you're not a digital creator and you just have friends, and you click this, and I do this every couple of days. So these are my last people that I have become friends with. So everybody that has accepted your friend request shows up here. And I'm going to encourage you, write their name down if they accepted your friend request. There's not going to be a whole lot of them that are brand new. I mean, you know, you send out, I send out 10 morning, 10 noon, 10 in the evening, and I'll bet you I think there's one. I think I have one new one. And it's been 2 days since I've checked this. So they're not all accepting, and they may accept a month down the road because they don't even look at their notifications. So don't feel bad about it. But again, I want to kind of show you what I do. So I come in here to my last one, so Leela. I send her a message. But write their names down, and remember, this is like your hundreds list. You're just building relationships with them, okay? So I sent her this message, and I copy it from one of them down below. Hi, Leila. How do I know you? You look so familiar. We have so many mutual friends, and Facebook keeps showing you as a friend suggestion. So I finally decided to ask you to be my friend and see if you recognize me. Do you recognize me? I swear I'm losing my memory. Just something fun. Like Raquel said, make them smile. Guess what? She didn't respond. I don't care. I have one message in Messenger with that person, and I am going to be weekly going in and touching her timeline. I do a like message, or a like comment message. So once a week, because I have that name down, I keep it in my map, but you don't have to. This is where I keep my names. But you can just write them down. Go to that person.
Yes.
Okay. So again, I'm going to. So Carissa, I did the same thing. So she said, I work with Brenda Stowe at the library. We met a few times. You were at Leanna's coffee trailer one day when I was. Yes, thank you. I really wish that I was better with remembering people. How are you doing? Left it with a question. You see, that's another person. And I did know her, and it's so crazy how many times I do know them. So I'm going to copy this message that I sent to everybody because I do not want a friend without a message in Messenger. Okay, so I'm copying this, and I think I did both of them. I had quite a conversation with her. I'm not sure with Dakota. Do I have? Now Dakota, I have nothing. So she is the one that right here I'm going to say, "Hi, Dakota." And then I'm going to make sure that I spelled her name correctly because everybody has really weird spellings. I'm going to create a place. I'm going to paste this in here. And I'm going to send that off. So she does not have a messenger without a message from me. Now, personally, again, I hover over this. Make sure to write her name down at this. I hover over her name and I copy, and I'm doing this because I don't want to forget because I do. So I'm copying that and I'm taking it over to my map and I'm pasting it in here.
Nice.
That's how I do it, but that is not something you have to do. But recognize, if you do this, you literally can click on their name and then click on their link and you go to their page. It's like, boom. Okay. So, and I think I just did that. So I don't want to be in the app. So now I got to go back over to my Facebook, go back to my friends. I'm going to click on recently added. And then down here, Kimberly, she was somebody that I met her and her husband for lunch the other day, so I don't need that one. Now Sandy is another one that I'm going to message because I don't know how I know her. I say, "Hi, Sandy." And I paste, whoops, I don't want to paste that. I'm going to go into my chat, my clipboard. How do I know you? Okay. So both of those new friends have a message from me. If they reply back, it doesn't matter. But again, I'm going to hover over her name here, come up here, copy this one, and this is the only place that I can find that it actually adds the link. Paste. Okay, so she's on there. So, and this is a fun one. So this gal, here's another one. This is a fun one. I sent her a friend request and look, she got to me before I got back to her. Look at this conversation that we've had. "Hi, you sent me a friend request and I'm sorry, but I don't remember you. How do you know me?" That was what she said as soon as she accepted my friend request. And what does that make you do? Does it make you go, I'm like, "Oh, cool, she's going to be interactive," is what I thought. And then I jump in there, "Haha, I was going to ask you. You look familiar and I didn't want to be rude. Facebook kept showing you as a friend suggestion." Interesting. I'm from New Zealand originally, if that helps ring a bell. And to me, her voice is kind of, I don't know if I'm. Oh, wow, maybe not. "I see that you're friends," and I went in to see the friends, "with Nancy Brewer and Holly and Hannah Heseltine," which are church people. "Did you go to church with either?" That could have been it. I used to go to CLF in Ontario. Oh, and I love Jo Ogburn. Spent some time with her over at the coast. Yes, she's lovely. I had been there for years, and I come back and say some. But I know a lot of people who go there. We moved from Fruitland about 3.5 years ago. Have not instead of had vent. So because I screwed up and I love to be real and I didn't delete it and put something in because I know that when you delete something, people are like, "Ooh, what did she say that she didn't want to say?" I just show them that I screwed up. And then she finally accepted my friend request because she didn't before. I actually checked. "I accepted your friend request. I figured, why not? LOL. I've been here in Ontario for 30 years or so. Oh, it's nice to have a new friend." Yes. "Well, I suppose I post photos, I take on our travels." I mean, we just had this long conversation. I had big conversation back. She had big conversation back. It has just been fun. I'm 53. What age are you? So, and this was like getting to 10:30 at night. So I was like, "I'm 57 and Kevin's 61. My husband's 61. Scott is his name. You might know him, or husband, Mr. blah, 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 blah." I mean, do you see how long this conversation is? We're friends. She's comfortable with me. I can't wait to meet her on the road someday. No worries. Have a great rest of your day. And now I'm going to say, because I asked Kevin about it, hey, knows your husband and ran into him recently at Albertsons in Payette. Small world. That's it. I'm just keeping the conversation going. Okay? So, any questions about that? Does that feel comfortable?
Mm-hmm. What'd you say one time a week? Like what?
It's like, message. No, like, comment, message.
Okay.
So once a week, and once you get 100 people, it's gonna take you a week to get through all those people. And I just keep cycling through. And sometimes I do it for 2 months if it feels like there's a lot. But I just keep cycling through those people. Now I'm A to Zing in a different place because I want to make sure to touch all of my other people. I try to do 10 to 15 minutes a day, A to Zing. And I know it's a pain to scroll through until you get down to the Z, but if I'm not touching them, they're not going to be seeing what I post. So we have to be, I mean, again, everything that we do fits together. If you are not posting, there is a crash on that gear. So it's everything, but just take little pieces. Don't feel like, oh my gosh, I got to get through 100 people this week. You know what? If you get through 100 people in 2 months, fabulous. If you spend 5 minutes every other day doing A to Z, fabulous. If you get into A to Z and you're having fun and you spend an hour doing it, fabulous. But remember, posting and having your window open when people are exploring. They have to know that you're a health coach. Oh my gosh, I got on a phone call with such and such. And, yeah, they need to see your yard. They need to see your face, but they need to see that you're impacting lives in between those. What kind of meal make a picture of your meal. Put a recipe up there. Oh, am I frozen now?
I
I
just
stopped.
figured
I
out
stopped
how.
on it. What's that? I'm back. Yeah.
What'd you?
So again,
Oh.
take a picture of your recipe. So all of those things again, that's because you're A to Z. New people are going to see it. Because you're bringing in new people, they're going to see it. So it's all the pieces and parts. That's why it's so important to be starting those new conversations. Those new conversations that I just had, those are going to be marked off on my edge. Those new friends are going to be marked off on my edge. Did they all accept? No. Dan Valentine's like, doesn't matter. You sent those. You can't help if And when you're going through all of this and you see somebody that it's like, wow, it doesn't hurt. Tell them how wonderful they are. Oh my gosh, I am so impressed with your timeline. Are you an entrepreneur? Stop. Are you an entrepreneur? No, I've thought about doing this or that. Have a conversation. Wow, I love what I do as an entrepreneur. What is your favorite thing of that? Again, ask them questions. Don't try to throw it all into one thing. And then just say, I would love to explore what I do as a health and lifestyle coach with you. Guess what? You just offered a Coach Explore. Check on Edge. And remember, when you're in conversation, that does not mean that whole conversation that I had with that gal, yeah, that was that night. But most generally, it takes me a week to get that big of a conversation with somebody. Because when I'm done working conversations, I don't have, my notifications are not on. The only thing that comes on my phone are phone calls. So if you need to get a hold of me, you have to call me. unless I'm working on Facebook and I see my messenger pop up, I'll do messenger. Text, a lot of times it's a long time before I see texts again. So don't feel like you have to chase anything. Just have the next comment. So, but again, give yourself, how much time do you want to work every day? Work during that time. It's really important. Don't work over 30 minutes without stopping, getting up, going for a quick little walk, come back, set your timer again. Don't get coffee every 2 minutes.
Mhm.
You know, give yourself some time to work. If you want this to work and you want to change lives, that's it. Okay. Would you like to work on one other thing? What would you like to work on? We have about 15 more minutes.
I have a quick question first. Can
Okay.
you, I know you've shared it with me a long time ago, but that message you send to new people in Messenger, would you share that with us?
Yep, most definitely.
Thank you.
I will put it right in team growth. You can see all my messages being sent out.
It's a great spot to put it.
What's that?
I said that's a great spot to put it.
Yeah. And we can pin it too if you want. Okay, let me get into my clipboard. This one. Send. And I can pin it if you want. Pin post.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right. Anything else you guys would like to work on?
What do you think, Raquel?
Okay, so in the
Oh,
edge tracking things are new connections. So like those conversations that we just had, 3 posts a day on social media, add 3 friends. You guys were working on that. Invite to explore, and then attend weekly Zooms and commit to your health. Is there anything I mean, that's the simplicity of that edge. And when you mark every single one off, you actually start a streak. If you don't
okay.
invite to coaching or you don't commit to your health, you don't get marked off for a streak. So just plan on every day, do just enough to at least get that, and then pretty soon you're going to be doing more because it's going to feel so good. You create that streak. And when you look, just say one person, invite one person to coaching. That doesn't mean that they've said yes to, hey, will you explore coaching with me? That means that you've had a conversation, you've told them how you're seeing them, and don't tell them that you're seeing them if you're not seeing them as pretty amazing for what they're doing. It's like, you know, I'd love to see if this would bless your life. You know, what I do, it's so fun. We've got, you know, great team. It's not just, I think I'm frozen again.
Let's see if she, oh,
Um,
darn it. She's back.
I'm done. We're good.
I was going to do a
So-
selfie of you smiling.
So it's just, you know, finding those people that you do want to work with. And it might be the first time of 10 times that you're like, wow, I just keep watching. I have one gal, she's going to coach someday. And I've probably been visiting with her for 3 years. We actually went through Coach Explorer. And I really think that someday she's going to come around. I'm always interacting with her. She's just amazing. You know, it doesn't mean that you have a new coach starting. It means that you're getting out of your way and you're making somebody smile, Raquel. I love that. Absolutely. So, okay. Well, if there's no other questions, we'll go ahead and jump off here and just know that we'll plan on next Monday, same thing. I am not going to plan on recording them all, and I'm going to work back and forth in the chat. As you have ideas, put it in there. And again, just something that we can start the meeting off with so that we know where we're going. So, okay.
Thank you.
Should we
Thank
do a
you so
picture,
much.
TJ?
Yeah, we can do a picture.
You do it.
Okay, let me get my, is it control print screen? Okay, smile. Did it go? No. Hold on. Let me try again. Must be win instead of control. Okay, let's smile again. There we go. Okay, thank you guys.
You're welcome. Thank you. Have a
Thank
good
you.
day.
And Raquel, I will talk to you in about an hour and 10 minutes for your mentorship, right? Or an
Okay.
hour, no,
It's not video.
40 minutes, right?
I got my daughter's in the hospital.
Okay, so you don't want your mentorship Zoom this morning, is that what you're telling me?
Today? Yes, I will see you. Just you answer for her. Thank you.
You know how to mute your own phone?
Yes. Just answer.
Okay, so I will
Oh,
see you.
all these movements. Okay, so I have my mentor with you in a little bit.
Yep,
Yes,
in
it's in my
40
calendar.
minutes.
Got
Okay,
it.
awesome.
Thank you.
Bye. See you guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye, thank you.
Bye. Thank you.